My full name is Jose Angelo Teoxon. I went to Sam Houston State University and I majored in computer science. I was actually given a little push by my dad whenever I was in 5th or 6th grade. He gave me a book on how to create websites using HTML. I think the first website that I ever created was some fake coffee shop website. After reading that book and creating those websites and everything, I was hooked. I thought at the beginning it would be fun just to create websites that like my friends could see. But as I grew, as I went into high school and in college and grew as a developer, I realized that I wanted to create things that would help the community around me. So that's kind of what sparked my interest. So I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science from Sam Houston State. It was a Bachelor's in Computer Science. Now, I'm not currently pursuing anything in terms of a postgraduate degree, but I am studying in order to earn some Microsoft certificates, specifically for their Azure services. Along with that, I'm also pursuing my Scrum Master certification in case I do decide to pivot my career and go into project management. If I do decide to go back into college and get my master's, I'm probably going to go for my MBA. I think going into project management with a background in software development can be very lucrative, and hopefully I'll be able to bridge the gap between clients and developers even better than somebody without a background in tech. I am. I currently work for a financial group based out of the Woodlands, Texas, which is just north of Houston. I am a software developer and we make web-based applications and APIs using Angular, C#, and the .NET framework. I went into college as a nursing major, and about halfway through that degree, there was an event in my life where I realized I'm not very good with bodily fluids, and I didn't really want to deal with that for the rest of my life. And after that event, I remember that Monday, I had to go to statistics, and I was walking through the math hallway, and I saw these kids that were working on like Java programming labs. And I realized it kind of just clicked for me that I could be doing something that I enjoyed and that I was good at, and that was programming. So that's where I kind of found out about the IT program at school, and I decided to change my major then to computer science. The program itself has helped me grow in a lot of terms of just being a student. Well, not just a student in college, but a lifelong student. I've always enjoyed learning, but the professors I had whenever I was in the program really made me realize that, number one, that the industry is constantly changing. There aren't any guarantees that whatever the popular language or framework, whatever the popular languages or frameworks there are today will be popular a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 5 years from now. And the second thing is that I realized that I could use my skills to better the community. I started creating a piece of software back in college. It's not finished yet, so I don't want to delve too much into it and not reveal all the secrets, but it was a piece of software that essentially would help food pantries stay stocked in the local community. Right now, there's been a little bit of a pause in the development there, just because of work and other commitments, but I'm continually learning and still trying to develop that. And I'm able to continue developing that and learn more skills as I go. So short term, I hope to continue learning more and more about software development, specifically web development. That's kind of my expertise right now. Later on, I'm wanting to take on a more senior level role, probably in the next 5 years, whether it's at my current company or another one. Long-term goals, I hope to get my MBA and take on a project management position. And once again, I think with a background in tech, I can be pretty successful with that. In terms of my IT degree, number one, I know that it's like increased my chances of earning more, down the path that my career can take me. Whenever I was in college, I worked two jobs. I was a Starbucks barista, and I was also a 911 dispatcher. And if I stayed at that job, or those two jobs rather, and I didn't finish my degree, if I stayed at those two jobs, my salary would stay pretty stagnant. They would give us inflation raises, and that's about it. But in terms of my software development, I know that I can make a lot of money. And right out the gate, I've doubled my salary. It started to influence people more whenever I graduated and started working as a software developer. One good example are some of my high school friends, some of them that still work at Starbucks. They decided to pursue careers in IT. They started to go back to school. Another one would be my little brother, who decided to go into software development as well. I would say to keep on learning. Even if you've already graduated and you have your degree, I don't think your learning is going to end there. The industry is always changing, like we've talked about, and I think if you want to stay competitive in that field, then you need to keep learning about these new technologies that keep coming up.